Hey everybody, this is Blaze of Firewolf. This is just a short review video of the book Furtannia, written by Tim Stoddard. It's the book that I received. Wow, it's a book about the history of the furry fandom in the United Kingdom, as you can tell. My thoughts on this book: I thought it's a really good idea. Um, I think it's more than just about the United Kingdom. I think it's about the furry fandom in general, too. Because it discusses other things, not just in the UK, but other things, such as certain people. Um, and of course, they talked about, international. Um, but yeah, this is one of the most thought-provoking, best, amazing, well-written furry books that I've ever read. I actually had to take a marker and highlight a lot of things in there. Things that I felt really got me. I'll just spoil you a little bit of that. But Tim Stoddard did a fantastic job on this wonderful book of the fandom. I love it. It's done really well, written very well. The writing, there's a lot of wording in this that really catched my eye and just took me to a back seat. I recommend reading this book 1,000%. Even certain, if you want to call them poppy furs, there are certain familiar furries that I know on here. And how the book ends is really impressive, and it's some really clever wording. I won't spoil everything else, but if I could find a specific wording in here, maybe I can read it to you, but I don't know. The fandom, the documentary, is mentioned in this too. This isn't a sponsor. I'm not really sponsoring anybody. I'm just crediting Tim Stoddard, who did a brilliant job writing this book. 5 stars. If anything, I give it 10 stars. I give it 20 stars. I give it 1,000 stars. It's a really good book. One of the best furry books I've ever read about the fandom. It isn't just about the UK. It's about other things. It's about certain elements in, Berlin, Germany. They talk about Eurofurence. They talk about Anthrocon. They've talked about certain ones like MFF, Midwest Fur Fest. They talk about many, many people on here. I need to look for that specific wording. There's so many things I highlighted in this book because it's so captivating. There's one that I want to repeat. This is something that I can kind of relate to. This is a wording. This is the only wording I'm going to spoil in this book. But it kind of blew me back because it reminds me of myself. The only difference is I don't do drugs, nor do I do alcohol or smoke or anything like that. I'm going to read the full sentence. I'm not going to say who the person is, but I can kind of almost relate. Here he relates a personal story about struggling with drugs. The fandom helped him overcome some issues, and he also received positive support from his family despite his strict Christian upbringing. You hear that? I'm going to repeat that. The fandom helped him overcome those issues, and he also received positive support from his family, despite his strict Christian upbringing. I don't know if I would put a Christian upbringing on myself, per se, but the fact that they talked about not just the furry fandom he's in, but also his family and religion. It's captivating because I can kind of relate, because I'm a Christian. I'm an apostolic Christian. I don't do drugs, I don't do alcohol, I don't do smoking, but yeah, I can kind of relate to a certain thing. And this book does end on really amazing wording too. But that's all I'm going to spoil. Overall, this is one of the best furry books that I've read. It's one of the top, best. Tim Stoddard and everybody involved who made this book possible, thank you. I want to thank Fabu Meerkat. This is a shout out for you, buddy, because you're also mentioned in this book, buddy. Yeah, you're mentioned in this book. But wow, I'm just gobsmacked. I couldn't believe certain wordings in this book. I love it. Overall, 5 stars. One of the best furry books. I highly, highly recommend you read it. That's the only thing I could spoil is certain things, but just that. This is my review. I hope you guys like this review. I had to review this book and do a video on this because certain wording I really loved in it. I took a marker and highlighted certain things in the book because I knew it had some significance and importance, especially considering that this is kind of a book that's very real. It's real. It's the fandom in real life. It's not made up. It's not fictional. It's captivating. But hope you guys like this video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Please be patient with me. I might do another roundup video in the next week and a half, depending on my time. But please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell to get notified on what my next video or post will be. My next Death Wolf drawings will be posted tomorrow. And this is Blazer Firewolf, and I hope you guys have a good day. Only a couple days until Friday the 13th, but stay safe out there. Blaze out.